Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chicken Possible back with another Xbox Game Pass quest guide. Today, we're going to be working on the weekly quest for the game Surviving Mars. And the objective is to play 9 souls, which is basically like 9 days, 9 solar days in the game. This is for 50 rewards points, and it's going to take us about 30 minutes to complete this. So go ahead and get that game loaded up and installed and ready to go. And I'm going to show you kind of the fastest way to get through this. So, like I said, it's going to take about 30 minutes. It's going to be very sort of unattended play if you do it the way I do it here. It'll be kind of similar to the Long Dark setup that we did back a week or so ago. So we've got the legal agreement. Once we get the game started up, you'll have to press A to read the privacy policy. This opens up in the Edge browser. Once you finish with that, you can hop right back over to the game and press B to say that you have seen it. And then we're going to start up the tutorial by pressing A, and then the basics, the very first one, also by pressing A. And we're actually going to complete the quest within the context of this first tutorial. We've got to click through a few things first, and then basically we're just going to let the game run until 9 in-game days have passed. 9 of those, what they call souls or solar days. Alright, so once we've got the simulation started up, we've got a little bit of information welcoming us to Mars, so you can press OK to skip past that. And then when you get to the map of Mars here, you can press A to zoom in. And we'll have a few hints and things to move through here. You can press the menu button to dismiss it whenever you get one of the hints. You can press A on the camera controls. We're not going to need to know too much about controlling the game or controlling the cameras, so I'm just going to show you kind of the easiest, quickest way to get through all of this. So you can see we can use the left stick to pan, the right stick to rotate, and we're not going to be doing too much of that. We'll just basically use the left stick to move down just a little bit, and then it gives us a prompt to land our first rocket. So you can press A. It's going to be a fairly simplistic process to make this happen. So if we start to move down just a little bit and then hit the right bumper button, it'll prompt us to land the rocket. You can press A, and then all you're trying to do is just position the rocket in that little green sort of shadowy area there, and then press A, and that should go ahead and initiate the landing process. You'll see the shadow of the rocket that's starting to come down. And this is about as far as we're going to get in the tutorial. We're just going to watch the rocket land here, and then we're basically going to sit for a bit of time. Now, you can see that again, at the lower left corner of the screen, you've got the progress bar on the days that have passed. So we're on Sol 1 right now. And there's one more tutorial bit of information, drones and resources, that pops up. You can press A on that. So the solar days pass really slowly here with the default speed. You can see that there are some controls down there, some sort of player-style controls that are at that lower left corner, though. So we're going to take advantage of those. So the rate at which the days pass here is fairly slow. We can speed up time by taking advantage of those controls like I mentioned, though. So if you press down on your D-pad on your Xbox controller, you'll be able to move down and highlight those controls. You can see right now it's got the play button highlighted, so that's kind of normal day speed. So we're going to go down and activate those controls and speed up time. You can see if you move to the left, it sort of pauses the progress of time. If you move to the right one, to that third icon, it takes it up to double speed. And if we move over to the fourth icon, we go up to triple speed. So you can see the flow of time and the progress bar is happening much more quickly now. We've already made it to evening, and we're almost to nighttime already. So this is really going to speed up the progress of you completing this quest and the progress of the days on Mars. So again, this will take you about 30 minutes, so you'll probably want to, just kind of leave the game running for a little while, You might need to make sure your controller stays on. Mine actually turned off in the middle of this, and I had to come back and turn the controller back on so it would continue to make progress. But if you got a wired controller, you won't have to worry about that. Anyway, we're nearing the end of day 1. There's day 2 already. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and cut ahead to Sol 9 or day 9. So we've almost got it completed at this point. As soon as you move on to Sol 10, the quest will go ahead and complete. It might take a few minutes or a few seconds, depending on how fast the updates happen on the Xbox Live servers. But you should get your quest completion. And there we go. We've got credit for the Surviving Mars quest, and there are those 50 rewards points. So we've got those turned in. That's it for Surviving Mars. I'm going to have more guides coming out for Indivisible and the Costume Quest and the other ones that have been released this week. I'm also going to have an achievement guide coming out for the weekly rewards set within the Microsoft Rewards app. So yeah, hopefully you guys will check those out too. Thanks. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find links in the description for other social media links of mine. Stay tuned for more Microsoft Rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.